Question of the Week from the Naked Scientists.
Hello and welcome to Question of the Week. I'm James Titko. Today's question comes in from listener Damien.
Hello, it's Damien from Hathersage in the Peak District in the UK. My question is, if the continents were once all joined up as a supercontinent, what was on the other side of the Earth? Was it all just water? Thank you.
Thanks, Damien, for a brilliant question. If you go back 200 to 300 million years ago to the Permian and Triassic periods, fairly recent on geological timescales, believe it or not, most of the Earth's landmass was clumped together on one side of the planet, just as you point out. This is known as Pangea and occurred by chance movements of the tectonic plates which make up the outermost layers of the Earth. Next time you look at a map of the world, look at the west coast of Africa and the east coast of South America. If it looks like they could fit together, it's because once they did. So naturally, on the other side of the globe to Pangea was a vast global ocean known as Panthalassa. So what do we know about this huge body of water? Well, not an awful lot, since the oceanic crust underneath Panthalassa was largely subducted. This is a process whereby the denser oceanic crust slides underneath the less dense continental crust as tectonic plates drift into each other over time. This makes it harder for geologists to study. We can say more about Pangea, where much of the supercontinent is known to have been arid. You can see the red desert sandstones deposited from this time in many places in the UK today. We can also say that the effect of having one huge ocean basin across much of the world, rather than the multiple smaller ones we see today, would likely have had a large bearing on deep sea circulation patterns, which are crucial to regulating the global climate and distributing the uneven balance of sunlight which strikes the Earth. That would account for the hotter summer, colder winters, and all-round dryness of much of Pangea. To add to these hostile conditions, 250 million years ago, an eruption of huge volumes of magma in modern Siberia above a hot, upwelling plume of material in the Earth's mantle made the Earth's climate extremely hot and unpleasant, and caused the biggest mass extinction in the Earth's history. Pangea was eventually broken up by the continents moving apart, and one of the major boundaries along which this happened became the Atlantic Ocean, the second largest in the world today. I hope that answers your question, Damien. It was a really fun one to answer. Join us next time on Question of the Week when we're answering a new question.
Hi, it's Andrew in Cambridge. We have a holiday home in a French ski resort at 1,650 metres above sea level. And everyone who visits experienced, I'm going to call them high-definition dreams with much more detail than they normally experience when they're in Cambridge, 6 metres altitude. Does altitude affect dreams, and do mountaineers who go much higher notice the same effect?
Thanks very much for that one. We'll look forward to answering it. Remember to have your say on this and all of our questions on the forum. Log on to nakedscientists.com/forum. And be sure to drop us a line if you have a question of your own. It's chris@thenakedscientists.com. Until next time, from me, James Titko, thanks for listening and goodbye.
Question of the Week is part of the Naked Scientists podcast. Look us up online at nakedscientists.com.